All right, let's talk about one of those March Madness finishes that just sticks with you. A game that came down to the absolute final frantic fraction of a second. A moment so sudden, so dramatic, it honestly felt like time just stopped.
Okay, let's just jump right into the thick of it. Look at that clock, 11.9 seconds left to play. The whole arena is buzzing, you can feel it. The score, tied. The season, hanging by a thread. And you know what? Everything that happened before this moment, the last 39 minutes, the entire season, none of it matters anymore. It all comes down to right now.
For one team, this is it. The final possession. The chance to be the hero. And for the other team, it's just a desperate hope. A prayer for one last defensive stop. This single play right here is going to decide who keeps on dancing and who's going home completely heartbroken. So let's set the stage real quick. We're in the Sweet 16 of the NCAA Tournament. You've got the powerhouse number 2 seed, the Purdue Boilermakers, going up against the super scrappy number 11 seed, Texas Longhorns. And a trip to the Elite Eight is on the line.
Now, this wasn't some game that slowly built to a crescendo. Oh no, this thing just exploded. The entire game's fate was basically sealed in a wild, unbelievably chaotic final minute. Both teams were just trading blows like heavyweight fighters, absolutely refusing to give an inch.
So how in the world do we get here? Let's just run through that insane final minute. With just over 60 seconds left, Texas is fighting back. A layup cuts the lead to 1. Then, with 38 seconds, Braden Smith answers for Purdue. Tough drive to the hoop. But Texas, they will not quit. They hit 2 massive free throws, and then, with 11.9 seconds left on the clock, Dalen Swain attacks, gets the bucket, draws the foul, and then sinks the free throw. A huge 3-point play, and just like that, we're tied at 77. The place is going absolutely nuts.
And that right there brings us back to this very moment. The ball is in Purdue's hands. Everybody in the building, I mean everybody, is holding their breath. Who do you give the ball to? What's the play you draw up? Your entire season is riding on this one single decision.
So this is the whole thing, right? What happens now? And the play that Purdue runs, well, it isn't what anyone saw coming, but it's the one that went down in history. So let's slow it down, way, way down, and just look at every single piece of this incredible finish. So the ball gets inbounded to Braden Smith. He's been their guy. It makes sense. He sees just a tiny opening, a sliver of a lane to the basket, and he just takes it. He drives hard to the rim for what everyone, literally everyone, thinks is going to be the game-winning layup. This has to be it. He puts the shot up, and it's off. It just bounces off the rim. And for a split second, you're thinking, okay, we're going to overtime. You can hear this collective groan from all the Purdue fans. But wait, the play isn't over yet. And you know what's so wild about this moment is this piece of coaching advice. For 4 years, Purdue's coach, Matt Painter, has been drilling this one lesson into his team. It's not always the first shot that wins the game. He told them over and over and over again, it's those tip-ins at the end of the games. A phrase that was about to become a full-blown prophecy. And right here, this is where that prophecy comes true. As that shot misses, Trey Kaufman-Renn crashes the boards out of nowhere. With just 0.7 seconds left on the clock, he tips it in, the buzzer goes off, Purdue wins. I mean, what an unbelievable finish. In an instant, the court is just flooded with 2 totally opposite emotions. On one side, you have this pure, unfiltered joy as the Purdue bench just erupts. And on the other, just the crushing, silent weight of knowing your season is over. That one single tip-in literally created 2 different realities. For Purdue, hey, the dream's alive, they're punching their ticket to the Elite Eight. But for Texas, the dream is done. Their season ends in just about the most painful way you could possibly imagine. On a shot they had 0 time to answer. And for the Longhorns, this wasn't just another tough loss. No, this was like an old wound being ripped open. It was actually the program's 4th tournament loss on a winning shot in the final 2 seconds. That's the most of any team in NCAA history. A total gut punch, and it's made even worse when you remember their star, Tramon Mark, poured in 29 points while he was clearly playing through a nasty injury. Just heroic. But in the end, the whole story really does come back to that one lesson, right? That one moment where years and years of practice finally met a split second of pure opportunity.
And honestly, the players' words after the game, they tell you everything you need to know.
Braden Smith, the guy who took that first shot, he just perfectly captured that feeling of total relief. He thought he'd missed the game winner, only to watch his teammates save the season. He said, "I was standing under the rim, I was like, please get in there, and it did. Thank God that went in." You can just feel the weight lift off his shoulders.
And then, of course, you have the hero of the moment, Trey Kaufman-Renn. When they asked him about his coach always talking about tip-ins, he just said, "He said that my 4 years here, so it's kind of cool to experience that." I mean, come on, a lesson learned, a game won, and a March Madness memory that absolutely nobody is gonna forget.